try and pull together the three readings and maybe wander back a little bit to last week. These sets of readings we've had are quite beautiful. And they all, I believe, relate to what we're doing here at this altar in a few moments, the liturgy of the Eucharist. It is a time of great grace for all of us, being able to be here at a Eucharistic celebration. People say it's boring, it's always the same thing, and it's true, it can be that way. But what I have come to realize is that this is something that depends on our attitude about one thing especially, that we realize that we are sinners. We realize that we need help. We realize that we are powerless without God. If we come to communion, if we walk up that middle aisle or you walk up this side aisle and you do not know that you are a sinner, then why are you receiving communion? Everywhere in this service, in the Eucharistic service, we begin by confessing our sins, okay? And then when we come to the consecration itself, it says he's offering his body for the salvation of sins. He's offering his blood for the salvation of our sins. Lord, I'm not worthy to receive you. You only say the word and I shall be healed. I need to be healed because I am a sinner. Now, this sense of sinfulness is not something that I think should overwhelm us and drive us into a depression. It's something we need to realize that it's part of who we are as human beings. This is what it means to be a human being, to be a sinner. Nothing I have ever done, nothing you have ever done. No prayers you've said, no novenas you've made, no sacrifices that you've had are going to make you worthy of what is happening at the Eucharist. Only God can do that for us. Only God can. And when you come forward, when you take Christ into your hand or on your tongue, it should be an amazing experience of God's wanting so much to be with you that he becomes bread so that he can be consumed, so that he can begin the transformation again in you. Why do we come in those doors for this Mass? We come to be transformed. Why does Jesus become present in the bread and the wine? He becomes present in the bread and the wine so he can become present in us. So that when we leave, Christ leaves. And when we meet people, Christ meets them, and they meet Christ. And the best way to meet him, the only way to meet him, is with a humble heart that recognizes that I am a sinner. But God has said the word that sets us free. And the word became flesh and dwelt among us. And his name is Jesus. And he has set us free.